G'day, this is Captainoob, and it is time to mount yet another Scorched Beast Queen head on the wall, I think. And today's weapon, what we'll be doing it with, is going to be a Bloodied Crusader pistol, with 25% faster fire rate and 25% less VATS action point cost. So it's like a Bloodied Fixer back in the day. The 25-25 variants of those were basically the Queen killers to have. Not so much now because other things have arisen post-damage nerf, but you know, we're doing some pretty good damage with this. The fire rate will help keep the DPS up a little bit, although I think I'd prefer to have crit damage on this. And the extra, or the less VATS cost means we can keep this rolling in VATS for a lot longer, thus getting more criticals, increasing our damage that way, because we basically want to be smashing out as many criticals as we can, and we can do that quite easily because my armor, all unyielding and AP refresh, this one's even Cavaliers, look at that, and all of these as well. Bunch of mutations, a thing, and the special equals 38 in luck, but that only needs to be 34 to crit every other shot, so we've overshot that by 4, which is nice. We've also got 44 agility, intelligence, that's not really useful. Perception is helpful for getting the VATS accuracy up, and we've got some strength, because all of my bonuses from here. So, what we'll be doing is, we'll use this for doing the main bits of damage here, but as a crippling weapon, I've got my TSE fix that I used in a weapon spotlight yesterday. Check that out when you're done here, because it is actually a good weapon. And I discovered that this thing is actually strong, like a lot stronger than I would have thought. So maybe we'll test this another day because it's good. But so here's what's going to happen with Friday nights now, at least for me. I'm going to have a Friday night smackdown. So, and maybe in the comments here, if you want to see a particular weapon versus a particular endgame boss in the game, be sure to leave your thoughts or comments down below if there's something interesting or something that's madly popular. And I really hope that that doesn't backfire on me. Yeah, be sure to let me know what you want to see here. So yeah, that's our crippling weapon. We've got ourselves Tormentor to use with a TSE, so we're hitting him 4 times if the bullets and explosions hit. So that gives me a 20% chance on crippling per every shot. That is if all of the things hit. So that's nice. We'll use that to take out a Wing Forcer on the ground, so there'll be in easy gunslinger range. We've got all of these gunslinger ranks here, so we can do max damage, even though that does take up a lot of our agility points, which means we won't be able to utilize stuff like sneak or covert operative. But we do have enough room for Mr. Sandman, which at night will give us the 3 times damage notification, so 300% additive damage maybe, something like that. Got Serendipity for just tanking and not taking damage when we don't need to. Adamantium Skeleton is there, so if we get crippled, we won't get immediately staggered or just completely disabled our controls for the duration of the "ow, I've been crippled" animation. Critical Savvy and better criticals for smashing out criticals as much as possible. Obviously, you need that with 34 luck to get critics every other shot. Better criticals is there for getting me damaged. Got Gunsmith to keep the thing around a little bit more. Nerd Raid synergizes unyielding and adrenal reaction really well. Got Glow Sight, Awareness, Concentrated Fire, that's a good one. And Crack Shot and Tank Killer. Tank Killer works with pistols now. It's been working that for a while. And another filler perk here. An extra 1 perception is going to be nice for VATS accuracy. I doubt that'll do that much, but there's not much else I can do here, because usually if I was using a weapon of the rifle or commando type variety, I could fill up 9 points here and then use the 9 points in agility for sneak purposes, but we don't have that, so we've got a bunch of filler perks. Awareness won't be doing much, but the rest of them will be doing okay. Not a lot of glowing things come up, but it's nice to have, I suppose. So if I was running this weapon daily, I'd probably use this. Got Tenderizer, it's nice. Follow through is going to be massive, and all of these are at max rank, except for that one, because honestly don't really need that one. So that gives us a bunch of extra points we could use, that's good, and we can have a little bit of crowd control with that. So yep, with all of those, we should have a kill that is faster, spoiler alert, than what you can find a Pepper Shaker to do, so that's nice, isn't it? It means something. Alright, we are 30 or so seconds away from this fight starting, and I've timed it just properly that it'll hit 6 PM, basically when the nuke drops or a little bit before, so that's good. So what we'll do is we'll start to gather adrenaline here and try to make good use of it. We probably won't, but we'll be using the crippling tool as soon as we get eyes on the Scorched Beast Queen, just so we can speed this fight up a little bit. We shouldn't be doing that much damage to the Scorched Beast Queen herself with the crippling thing. That's just to drop her down. Might take a few mags to do it. Hopefully we'll get lucky with RNG. But just to give you an idea of what kind of DPS we're dealing with, and we've got to tickle her just to get her out and about. 17 damage. And I got a feeling that despite being a little pistol, that we're going to do a lot better than what we would do with, say, you're going to land right away. Well, that's nice. Let's begin then, shall we? We'll find the noggin, and actually, before you try that, never mind, she got bored. But yeah, we should be doing this quicker than what we had the pepper shaker doing, and if we don't, then this weapon's got major problems. Problem about... what is that? Oh, it's something shiny. Don't know what's going on there. Problem is with this lot is that she's going to fly away and like throw off bats completely. There we go. Crippled. And Crusader pistol away. She set on fire for no reason. Rad shield away. And now we shoot at it. And then get detected because we've got nothing in stealth. Maybe I should have waited a little bit later so we have the cover of night. Oh, it's because of Mole Rat. It's because of Mole Rat was there. Alright, back in now. Lost all progress, but morale has not been lost. She may have won the battle, but I will win the war. So basically, there's nothing I can really do about that. It's up to the game whether it wants to... I should have used a TSA fixer. It's up to the game to what it wants to spawn, you see. So if I get more rats, it's not my fault. They're just broken and the game... Okay, I've done more damage trying to cripple her than I have with the with the Crusader itself. And let's see, where you at now? There you go. We'll get you going. We'll switch to the pistol now, and then we'll try to grab some adrenaline. We'll go for the head, so we immediately target the head. And we're actually out of nerd rage now. What are you even doing? Alright, here we go. We can't actually hit her because she's body blocking the shots. Still can't manage to hit her despite being at this range. You can't make this shit up. Alright, what about now, eh? Don't want to get cucked by the fence here. Alright, there we go. That's where we wanted to be. Just sort of, sitting there, doing nothing. Now, we are being shot, I know this, but they aren't doing a whole lot of damage, so we'll just maintain a little bit of adrenaline here. So, Rad Roach, don't let them sneak up on you, they'll get you. And we'll continue to shoot at it. We've got it wedged in a... Ooh, is that a cricket I see? You know what? I'm not going to bother with this nonsense. Good old damage over time. Lucky. Caught that one just before it started to kill me. And we're into nerd rage, and I'll probably right back out of it. And now, you're a long way away. I'll just keep on shooting you anyway. Why not? If you're... Oh wait, no, I'm in full danger now. Luckily, the Scorched just kind of sit there. If I take you out, and then you bugger off, you just like sending it. And caution now, good. Back to sneak critting as usual here. There we go, there's some nice crits. I'm going to creep in a little bit closer because we're wasting potential damage here. Alright, just doing a somersault, are ya? Fine. I'm okay with that. So, things aren't going well. It's incredibly slow. And what I really wanted to do instead of a fire rate version is just to do something like... Thanks, Serendipity, that saved me ass there. I wanted to do a crit damage version because the fire rate here is not helping me all that much. Oh, I saw that T-pose. Nice one. At least we get Barbara a nice little coat of paint doing that. There you go. 130 for the criticals. Some extra rads would be nice, but we just don't seem to be doing bloody anything at all. Try to get her a little bit closer, but this is probably the way to fight her. And look how easily we bring down her minions, but little miss bloody damage reduction over here. And 62 looks like we weren't getting penalized at range there. Now, this is with the less VATS cost as well, so I think that should be noted as I'm shooting her with many bullets. Not too many, though. It still seems like it goes down very quickly. I think the fixer doesn't even work through it this fast. We'll keep going. Can you stop that? Oh, I'm in full danger now. Is that a bear? That is a bear. That's not good. Oh, I can definitely feel the damage difference. So if I had me rifles about me right now, instead of hey, we had a bit of gun fu thing there. We hitting for 100 damage without crits. There we go. All right. Well, there's the mutation, so that's good. We're making pretty shit time here. I mean, the death didn't help at the start, but now it's starting to. The lighting's starting to go. We'll try and find her wings once again. That's her head. And hopefully Tormentor can stop being useless. She's going to land, which I don't potentially hate at all. Look how... I mean, even a side-by-side completely unspec'd TSE fixer just seems to just destroy this in DPS. Shit's all over it, mate. Alright, we're in... Wait, what are you even attacking at this point? Something else is auto aggro here. And now the Scorched beasts are weeing on me. It's not nice. Stepped out of it though. Saw 76 damage, 22. In danger now, so that's probably your fault maybe. You know, you'd think a thing that could immolate an entire gigantic target like that would do a little bit more damage, but somewhere, you can't bloody see it because the massive health bar. We have a little bit. Oh, it's a bloody mole rat again. No bloody wonder, eh? But we do have something in the way of damage over time happening. It doesn't stack, obviously. If it stacked, we could get a bunch of shots on and maybe we'd actually see the thing move. Maybe it was just one mole rat this time. We'll get some gunfill action. Why not? She's just completely run off. We're back into hidden. Luckily, we got the damage over time on her. Otherwise, we may have lost her attention. Grim Reaper's Sprint might have been a really good pick for this, just for like using the tiny little bits that I have left in my AP bar after my thing starts recharging, just to kill the odd thing and hope that I get the roll. But I'm definitely going to try to use gun fu more if I can here. There we go. Maybe she did let me thing recharge a little bit there, but I don't think I've ever noticed gun fu being like that before, right? Alright, we are in nerd rage now. It's good news. It's a crit every other shot. As far as the game wants to keep up, that's a fog crawler. Definitely being detected way more than usual. And I should mention that I've also got stuff like shadowed on my unyielding armor. And what are you doing over there, mate? Alright. Just let me fight the big one. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if another one spawned in, that'd be interesting. Oh, she's in the crash zone, and I call that the crash zone because once she landed in there and the whole game crashed. That was fun, or rather the server did. That's when she cracks the shits and says, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with you anymore. Alright, so we've got a couple of dudes advancing on us. We'll try to just clear them out. If anything, get a bit of adrenaline. And a slight little gun fu bonus here. We can still hit her in the head, and I really don't like that currently to whoever's watching, you have to witness Barbara twerking, but here we are in full focus too. What do you want? Oh, you're friendly. Yeah, fine. This is not the place to be, Mega Sloth, or unless he wants to watch the show as well. People paid top dollar to see women dancing with their bums in their faces. Maybe that's just what's happening. Girl's gotta make coin. She can't spend all her life getting smashed by melee builds, or she doesn't anymore. Oi, someone... What was that? Oh, it was a bloody angler. Yeah, they'll do that. They've got an uncannily good aim. Well, there's no more damage over time monsters. Kill them. So at least, at the bare minimum, we can... It's not like a completely worthless, useless weapon that should never be used ever. If I'm mobbing with this, you can see that it does good damage, but it's just... it just doesn't have the sustained DPS to do that much versus a Scorched Beast Queen, unfortunately. Now, if we can jump up here, and what's going on over here? No, she got bored. Alright. At the bare minimum, not twerking at the camera anymore, although she's thinking about it. No, she's going for a morning run. Now, Barbara's the kind of girl that would wear the active wear for just leisurely stroll around the lake, so you know what caliber of person she is. Maybe post a few things in her Instagram, feel guilty about eating that cake later on. She's gotta watch her weight, yo. Although she's having like billions of babies all the time, so maybe that's not such an issue. And I mean, at least she's getting her cardio in. She's been dancing left, right, and center all bloody fight, which is nice. Oh, nice. I've never seen you come up here before. And now you're doing some Michael Jackson moonwalking. See, she's had time to practice her moves. Like, she hasn't been sitting on her hands this whole time. She got a little bit lonely when I wasn't around, you know, testing weapons on her, and, you know, she just had to fill in her time just doing other things. So, hammering mouse button 1, it's pretty much atoms now, like subatomic particles even. There she goes, she's climbed up again. You know, she's been working on her pathing. Old girl, she knows how to climb shit now. And, yeah, I always think, and I still think to myself, that an underpowered class of weapons would definitely be regarded as a pistol, and don't you bloody forget about me. And despite this, I think it's still gonna wreck the Pepper Shaker's time, despite all this nonsense that I had to endure this whole time. And before I forget, I'm just gonna drink some nuke my bloods in it. Don't ask which type of blood that is. The answers might disturb you. But, you know, at least that stupid sloth over there is vibing. Just chilling out. Just, you know, trying to get attention from the camera. But this fight is over. And honestly, not a moment too soon. This has taken way too long. Honestly, if I had my time again, I would have just said, fuck it, I'm just doing a crit damage. The bloodied prefix is good enough for the request, but you wanted it to say like this. And maybe someday we can go and actually test a more worthy Crusader pistol for it. But still, it's quicker than... Is that a vampire single action revolver? 1 star. Well, it matches the amount of effort I put into that kill, kinda. If I... Oh, no. Right, the Mega Sloth's gone rogue. Oh, wait, no, no, that one's fine. The other one's not. And a Mutant Slayer. See, that one had the lucky prefix. Why couldn't I have that on my Crusader pistol? At least the extra VATS cost, the less VATS cost over here, certainly sped up the kill and allowing me to utilize VATS more and get more criticals going. But it's still not a blazingly fast kill. But, you know, if you want to have a pistol that you can reliably solo the Scorched Beast Queen with, mind you, in like 1,500 bullets, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you want to do it back to back to back, that's a lot of bullets you got to be putting into this. Well, you can do it. And is it worth it? Nah. Just use a fixer. Hell, I think this would get a way better time. Hey, maybe we can save that for next Friday Night SmackDown. And also, Sloth, can you go away? I gotta take a thumbnail now. And with that, there you go. Crusader pistol. Good against the Queen? Maybe. Nah, not really. I'll let you decide. Thank you very much for watching, guys.